There was a brief, beautiful moment in 2008 when a serious American news program, you mean Fox News? Yeah, sorry, I meant to say a right-wing propaganda machine, looked at an intergalactic space opera about genocide, artificial intelligence, and interstellar diplomacy, and concluded that it was an infinite porn generator. They even called the Xbox a sex box. And where does one acquire one of these sex boxes? During a segment featuring Martha McCallum, the game was described in a way that implied players could actively control explicit sex acts.
The person who's playing the game gets to decide exactly what's going to happen between the two people.
Yeah, that's not true.
Full digital nudity.
And that's not true. Glad to see Fox News' journalistic standards haven't changed. There was serious talk of it being a fully interactive sex simulator. Cooper Lawrence, one of the commentators, hadn't actually played the game.
They don't show women as being valued for anything other than their sexuality.
Yep, that's not true.
And it's a man in this game deciding how many women he wants to be with.
And that's not true.
Cooper, have you ever played Mass Effect?
No.
But did speaking from a position of ignorance stop her? And no, it did not. I'm pretty sure she was only there to flog her book.
Host and the author of the new book, The Cult of Perfection.
Making peace with your inner overachiever. Yeah, not an issue. It currently has a 1-star rating on Amazon. It's 73 quid. Fucking hell. She later issued an apology for essentially lying on air about the game.
All right, last week we aired a segment about a video game called Mass Effect. On Friday, Cooper Lawrence, who was the guest who spoke out against the game, had this to say in an interview with the New York Times. "I recognize that I misspoke," she said. "I really regret saying that. And now that I've seen the game..."
Jeff Keighley was there too, defending the game.
There's no full nudity in this game. There's the side of an alien boob which can be seen.
This was before he accidentally told everyone Highguard was good.
Welcome to Highguard.
Whoops. I just want to quickly preface this by saying that obviously Mass Effect wasn't an infinite porn generator. I just ordered a copy. If Mass Effect had actually been an infinite porn generator, it would have been the best-selling product in human history. Especially in 2007 when gaming's core demographic was essentially teenage boys. But, sadly, that's not what it was. Mass Effect is a sci-fi RPG made by BioWare and published by Electronic Arts. You play as Commander Shepard, or FemShep, a military officer trying to stop an ancient machine race from wiping out all advanced life in the galaxy. Along the way, you can build relationships with your crew. If you pursue a romance with, say, I don't know, Liara Tassoni, hello, or Ashley Williams or Kaden Elenko, but not Rex for some reason. You unlock a short cutscene near the end of the game. The scene is non-interactive, it's brief, it is very suggestive, but it's also about as explicit as a PG-13 movie. There's no control, you can't even watch it again, unless you record it and play it back, non-repeat. Which I absolutely didn't do. But in early 2008, this became a national scandal. At one point, it was described in a way that implied players could decide what they're going to say and do in sexual encounters.
The person who's playing the game gets to decide exactly what's going to happen between the two people.
Framing it as a kind of interactive sex simulator, which would have come as a surprise to literally anyone who'd played it. And that's how we got the myth of the infinite porn generator. Now, if this feels familiar, it's because it is. Right-wing Republican conservative Americans have a long tradition of discovering a new piece of youth culture and immediately deciding it is literal Satan.
There is a growing concern on Capitol Hill that parents who buy some of those games may not realize just how much violence they're getting.
The Satanic Panic of the 1980s.
Dungeons and Dragons. Some claim it's a simple, harmless game.
Dungeons and Dragons is a real serious problem.
Dungeons and Dragons was accused of promoting devil worship. Rock music, Marilyn Manson. Then it was Harry Potter teaching kids witchcraft.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
Every time a new medium, a young audience, adults who don't understand it, a sensational claim, wall-to-wall outrage, and then it fades. Culture absorbs it, and the next panic begins. Mass Effect just happened to be gaming's turn. The funny thing is, Mass Effect isn't even particularly ecchi. We have RPGs like Baldur's Gate 3 where romance scenes are far more detailed and openly discussed, and you can Kabare. And yet, in 2008, a fade-to-black alien romance caused a primetime debate. And when a medium starts to look important, it starts attracting scrutiny. So what happened next? Well, BioWare clarified what the content actually was. Players uploaded the scenes to YouTube. Everyone could see how tame they were. Sales went up. Mass Effect became even more famous. It's weird because almost 20 years later, Fox News are calling Xbox woke for having a power-saving feature. It's as if they have learned nothing, and people say the American education system is lacking. Thanks for watching. I love you all, especially Liara. Bye.
Blah, 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 blah.